Bonjour à tous. Bienvenue à Paris. Okay, you're not on the wrong channel. That's as good of French as I can speak, which I'm sure I messed something up. But welcome. My name's Erica, and thanks for coming by and checking out my channel. Diamond paintings are a girl's best friend. Today we are here with an unboxing of a kit called Notre Dame Night by David Maclean, which is hence my attempt to resurrect my long since dwindling French language skills. This is a Diamond Art Club square kit. It is 38.6 inches by 27.6 inches, or 98 centimeters by 70 centimeters. And I'm afraid to know how many drills that is. Let's see if it's the new box that tells us. It is 107,472 drills with 65 colors, 4 ABs. So apparently there are no fairy dust diamonds in this one. So I am not really a collector, but I'm just a lover of France and of Paris and of Notre Dame. And I'm so happy that Notre Dame has been reopened. I've been there twice. It is magical, to say the least, and I was just devastated when it caught on fire. I think that was like back in 2019. Yeah, because I was there in 2017. I don't know, sometime after 2017, which was the last time I was in Paris. But I love Paris, so of course I wanted to see about picking up this painting of Paris. And I did get a treasure quest card in here. It is a bronze, so we will add that to the pile of bronze treasure quest cards. But that is a really pretty one. And let's open this thing up. I guess first I should go through the thank you for your purchase. I'm all out of sorts today. I'm just excited to get this Notre Dame Paris kit open. Here is the sticker sheet, if it will focus. Yes, that's beautiful. It's got the Eiffel Tower in the very background. I'm kind of on a kick with Paris kits lately. As I said, there are 65 colors, no fairy dust. I did get this on a restock, so I'm not sure how long ago this kit came out, but it is not a new release. A lot of reds, more pinks and reds than I would have thought. I wonder what color, there's some tans, which are gonna be the color of the actual cathedral. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing French pronunciation because it's annoying. So more red than I would have thought. And we have, like I said, 4 ABs. Interesting colors: blue, orange, and 2 green colors in the ABs. So yeah, orange, huh? I guess it's probably light coming from inside the cathedral. There is a toolkit. I'm guessing that this one, I don't want to go through the whole thing. I just want to see what kind of putty it is and what kind of tip it is. So it is a brass tip, or I should say whether it's putty or whether it's wax. And checking. I'm guessing this is putty because I've had this sitting around my house for a while. I didn't just get this in the mail. And it is, yeah, it's putty. I'm really liking that new white wax. So that would have been nice, but I mean, I'm sure I'll get enough. All right, let's check this rather large square kit out. Ooh, it's heavy. And once again, I think I'm 0 for every single one in trying to open that without ripping the bag. That's okay. And I do see that there are pink lines on it, so I'm a little nervous. I hope it didn't wasn't one of those kits that happened before that was rectified. This is a lot of drills, people. Over, what, 107,000. Beautiful square drills. So we'll go through and I'll lay out the color palette for those drills in a minute. Okay, I did just check. The pink lines did not bleed through onto the canvas, which is awesome. Even though this is a square kit, I just quite frankly don't love the idea of doing a diamond painting, especially one that's this size. This is gonna take me, this is gonna take me a couple months. I do think that I'm gonna probably, I've got completing a Paris kit, a large square Paris kit on my list of goals for 2025. So I'm going to do one, but I have more than one. I've got another one from Dreamer Design. So I have to figure out which one of these I'm going to do. Oh my goodness. We're gonna need, I don't even know. I should set this up the other way maybe. I don't know if my table is wide enough. Okay, just barely. We're gonna bring you back a little bit. Wow. Wow, okay. I don't know why in my head I was thinking it was like more zoomed in on actually the cathedral. Wow. So you get all kinds of, you get the sin, you get a sleeping dog down here. I completely missed this. A park bench. Some landscaping. You get, this is really gonna test my like high school French, but like maybe the Pantheon. It's probably wrong. But wow. So that makes more sense now why there's green and blue and orange ABs. The orange has got to be on these street lights. But there is so much going on. A lot of buildings too. And I like it because the sky, there's a tree that takes up part of the sky, but there's still a good amount of sky. There's nice moon. I wish that was fairy dust, the moon. And then you've got kind of a simplistic Eiffel Tower, not gonna lie, but you know, it's there nonetheless. This is all about Notre Dame, and it's got the winged buttresses that you can see in the back. So there's a lot going on. I was just watching somebody's video that was talking about how excited they were, or not excited, but surprised they were that diamond painting buildings was fun. So there's more buildings in this one than I remembered. So at least from when I bought it, I bet I bought this, I think I got this at the sale that they had for New Year's. So a couple months ago, and it's just been kind of sitting in my closet wondering when it's gonna come out. So yes, as you can see, there are pink lines, but there is no transfer, as I said, which is great. I have yet to actually do one of these kits that has the guidelines on it. I do enjoy the squares, the perforated squares. I do use the perforated squares. I base my work off of each perforated square, so that's kind of how I plan out how long it's gonna take me. And this kit does have some confetti all around here in these flowers, some landscaping, this tree, that tree. This part is interesting to me. It's very dark and I'm not 100% sure. I think it's bushes and trees, but I'm not 100% sure what it is. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes out. But there's just, I don't think it's gonna be a boring kit to work on. There's a lot of things going on in this kit. And I am wondering how many years this might take me to finish. Woof. I might have to compare this to the Dreamer Design kit to see how big it is, because this, oh my goodness, this is gonna take a long time, people. All right, so that's what the kit looks like. I'm gonna flip the canvas over, come back, lay out the drills for you so that you can see what those look like. Then we'll go through those special enhancement drills, of which there are 4 in this kit, all ABs, and we'll take a look at where those are. But my goodness, in my mind, when I was remembering what this looked like. It's like Notre Dame came down to like here, and then maybe there's a little bit of stuff going on, but I mean, it's approaching 40%, 35% of the lower part of this canvas is all kinds of landscaping, park, boat, Seine. I guess, is there a bridge here? It's hard to tell. The rendering down here, I mean, it looks, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just I'm having a hard time seeing what it is. So I'll have to wait and see that when I actually work on it and see how it comes together. I'm also noticing that there's quite a few stars up here in the night sky, but they're just not ABs. Those are just kind of a white drill. So this, we'll see how many ABs there are. Let's get to it. I'm interested to see how full the bags are of ABs, because it's, even though there's 4, it's not looking like it's going to be a very intense AB kit. And I don't know, maybe I'll go ahead and I definitely have extra fairy dust diamonds. Maybe I'll make the moon fairy dust. Maybe I will put some white ABs in for these stars, because I think that would look good. But before I start changing how things went, let's actually take a look at the drills. All right, we've got our drills laid out on the back of the canvas so you can see the colors that we're working with in this one. This is a night sky, right? So there's a lot of blue. We've got multiple bags of 796, which is this deep navy. We've got multiple bags of several purples, including this 3746. Trying to do this one-handed, as well as 155. Maybe I should set down these scissors. That'd be a good idea. Okay. Multiple of this violet, 155. Multiple of this dark brown, 898. Multiple of these violet, 340, as well as this brown, 433. We have multiple tans, 3826. Multiple mustard, 977, as well as deep purple, 550. That's a very pretty color. Multiple more blue, 797, as well as multiple kind of a purplish blue, 333. Multiple very dark brown, 938. Multiple very almost black dark brown, 3371. Lots of greens as well in that foliage, multiple 895 as well as 890. Multiple 904 and 3854, this orangish yellow. There's a couple more bags over here. More multiple browns of 779, and none of those are multiples. We have only one bag of 310. So here's what I'm noticing. There are not a lot of super bright colors. You know where you'll see the super bright colors? You see them in trains like this, where there's 14 drills in each one. Okay, there's really more than 14, but just not a lot of bright colors in this one. So that, you know, it doesn't bother me, but if you really love bright colors, this might not be the kit for you. There are also a lot of multiple bag, like most of these bags are very well filled with drills. So I think I will enjoy this kit up, because it means that I'm gonna have less bags to open, because you know how I do, which is if there's more than one bag of a color, I just open one bag and set it aside until I need it, because I do not, unfortunately, enjoy the kit up process. Now, I have located the ABs that come with this kit, and I have thoughts. Yeah, let's take a look at what we've got here. Here is the first AB, number 132. It is a yellow, and there's about 20 drills in there. Here is the second AB. There we go. A light green, greenish yellow. There's about 25 drills in that one. AB number 3 is number 101. This is a pretty light blue, and there's about 25 drills in there. So, is that in focus? I think it is. Yeah, there's about 25 drills in there. So we're 3 out of 4. I think between all those first three bags, we've got less than 100 drills. So you know that means that there's very few of those 3 colors. The final AB is at least a full bag. So that's the good news. It's 134, and it's a true kind of a Kelly green. So this is the only color, as far as enhancement drills go, that's really going to make any significant impact, I would say, on this canvas. So, you know, I think that there's some opportunity to add to this canvas because it's night sky and there's reflection. I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed with the number of ABs in these first 3 bags. It's just not a lot. Now I'm not a fan of them overdoing the ABs just to throw more ABs on there, but yeah, that's just not a lot. So let's flip it over, see where they go, and then we'll talk a little bit, because it seems like I was right. I was right in that maybe there's going to need to be some enhancements added to this one. So maybe let's talk a little bit about where, even though I've never done enhancements, let's just talk about where I would potentially put them. And you all let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on whether this canvas can handle additional enhancements, whether you agree or disagree with me about where they should go, because I am not an expert, a complete beginner with enhancements. Never ever have I done them. All right, so let's get to that. Okay, let's talk about where these very few ABs go in this kit. All right, first one, the 132, that is number 2 on the Legend, and those are going to go right down here. Let me move the canvas so you can see it well. I just now noticed that this is like somebody's coat on the bench, and then there's the dog. So I'm wondering, is that the person is this a photograph and this person's taking it? Or did that person leave their coat and abandon their dog? I'm gonna choose not to think that way. I don't know where my mind is today. Okay, moving on to the ABs. They go, the number 2, which is an orange AB, goes down in these flowers right here on the very bottom right corner. That is also the location for the other very small bag of ABs. That is this lime green color, which is 135 and is number 4 on the canvas. No, I'm wrong. Hold on. Sorry. Let's talk about 134 is 3 on the canvas. And it goes down here. This is the one that has the most. It goes down here in the corner. And then it's all throughout this greenery, all along here. It's also some in the boat. And there's also some in this tree up here in the corner. So there's quite a bit, like in each one of these little green sections has some. So there's gonna be a lot of that sprinkled through. The blue AB, the light blue, that is going to be number 1. And that is also down here in this corner, just in a very few of these flowers down here. And then 135, which is 4. Where is that one? I found it. Oh, it's gonna be in the tree. It's just sporadically in this tree up here on the left side. So that's where the ABs go. Overall, I'm not disappointed in this kit because, I mean, I know it's gonna look awesome when it's done. And I love Notre Dame in Paris so much that I know it'll look beautiful when it's done. But this is not, I'm honestly one of those kits that I've opened and I'm just beyond amazed at how beautiful it is, so it's somewhat disappointing, but it's still gonna come out great. Now, I do think, and again, tell me what you think, but I think that this needs some additions, right? Some enhancements. I'm thinking definitely some fairy dust in the moon. I am thinking definitely some ABs where these stars go in the sky. And I am thinking that this pour sort of, unfortunately, looking like an afterthought. Let me zoom in on it. Looking like an afterthought, Eiffel Tower needs a little help. So maybe that one can get a little bit of bling. I wouldn't bling out the whole thing, but maybe here and there, because you know, when it's night in Paris, every so often the Eiffel Tower lights up. And then I also think that maybe on the actual Notre Dame building, there's some lighter portions here, and there's uplighting on Notre Dame. Like there's definitely light that's hitting these places. So maybe I'll take one of these symbols, and let me zoom in a little bit more to see if you can see it. But like these, there's a plus symbol right here that's very light, right here, right here, right here, right here. It's kind of sporadic, so it wouldn't be, I don't think, too overwhelming. It goes around these, but I am thinking some sort of fairy dust, a lighter colored tannish fairy dust. I'd have to order that because I don't think I have any of those, but I think that the building itself needs something. I think it just could handle it. I think I'm surprised that there's no, you know, I'm not disappointed per se that there's no ABs or enhancement drills and like in the obvious places, right? There's none in this street light here. There's none in these street lights down over here. And that doesn't really bother me because those are just so obvious and you see them again and again. But I mean, it would have been cool if they did some in the purple. Like maybe this light is hitting this purple and this light is hitting this purple and it's a fairy dust. And this kit may have been rendered, again, I don't know when it came out, but it may have been rendered before they were actually doing fairy dust diamonds. So I don't know. I would assume that Diamond Art Club does not re-render kits once they've been done. That sounds like it would be an expensive endeavor, and I get that. But I think that this one can take some additional enhancement drills. Let me know what you think, because let me know where you'd put them. If you wouldn't put them anywhere, or if you would, because I will absolutely take those suggestions into consideration when I start working on this. Like I said, I think this is probably going to be a this year kit. I have to look at the other one that I have from Dreamer Design and make a decision about whether I want to do this Paris kit or whether I want to do that. I mean, let's be honest, I have more than 2 Paris kits. You just saw me unbox one a couple weeks ago that was a small budget-friendly Paris kit. But I'm talking with the behemoths, with the big guys. I've got 2 of them, and I need to decide which one I want to do. So that's all I have for today. Thank you so much. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. Oh, drills down off the end of the table. And you subscribing or even hitting the like if you don't want to subscribe would help me out a lot. So I appreciate it. I put out videos on Wednesdays at 5 as well as Saturdays at 5 Central Standard Time. So if you're interested, love to have you come back again and hang out. Thanks so much.